We open on a darkened landscape. Trees with spider-like roots crawling across the pockmarked earth, placid pools of dark water interspersed between masses of moss and creeper-covered sponge-like earth. The omnipresent darkness and fog of this marshland has been a constant annoyance over the last few days, though it hasn't seemed to dull our party's sharpened blades. Before you, a wall of tangled vines and thorns holds up the horribly shredded corpses of a group of Fomorian ogres. An Oni stands unmoving, held in a timeless arcane bubble of momentary stasis, while beyond that wall of thorns, you know a second Oni, likely injured from falling off its dying undead wyvern, though still likely invisible, awaits you in the fog of war as this battle approaches its end.
Round 2.
Whatever fucking round this is. I've got one thing that says round 3, one thing that says round 2. None of it makes sense. Okay. Can you guys see the turn? Because I know sometimes it doesn't.
Yep.
Oh, and it's up there? Heck yeah. Nice job, Roll20. It is Dyson's turn at the start. And on Steven's go, that guy is...
At the end of my turn.
Okay, yeah. And you all are aware of the situation with that there.
Because we're also thinking it to each other, because we have the telepathic bond.
And it's only been 6 seconds since we last saw each other.
Did Steven relate about the invisible Oni, the other wyvern?
Yes. And Steven is I'm going to go after him. Because I think I can see. We'll be able to see him and get there the fastest.
Yeah, Steven could see him before.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I said there was one on the wyvern, and the last we saw, he was like standing right over here, right? And then
he was somewhere beyond the wall on the. That's where the thing fell. It fell beyond the wall.
Got it. And that's the last we heard of him. We metagame. We know he had a turn, but that's it.
He did have a turn, yeah, and he was beyond the wall of thorns.
Got it.
Which I decided to put a little dynamic lighting for, a little.
Yeah.
Little excitement for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Snape.
It is maybe the sickest map I've ever had. Especially for 13. You can literally just see like 30 feet of dark green around him.
Yeah, Dyson. Steven would say, feel free to shoot the Oni if you want. I'll go after the other one.
Okay, because I was going to see if I might be able to reveal him.
If you want to try, go for it.
Yeah,
but
so...
I can dimension door and cover a lot of ground.
It's true. Alright, well, he's going to do a psi-powered leap to...
So cool.
How thick is the wall of thorns?
I don't know.
It is...
5
feet thick.
Okay. Right there? That's 50 feet. And I see the dead wyvern. Let's go ahead. Cast. Fairy fire. 20-foot cube. This is gonna be a shot. see that, Michael?
I do,
Okay.
and nothing seems to happen.
Miss.
Yep.
B3.
Yeah. It is currently battleship. Wow, on my screen there are 2 Dysons, and it's really freaking me out.
Go back up 5 feet. Keep the other one in eye. And that's his turn.
Steve.
Then.
Is he gonna go by Steve when he's like an old elf?
No, it's Steve. Steven is going.
You give me a spot, I'll move you to it.
Yeah, I mean, it's all dark, so we're just kind of. I was curious how big the map was.
Big.
Yeah, Steven's gonna mentally tell everyone to focus on the Oni that they can see, and Steven is going to Dimension Door 200. Yeah, 200 feet southwest, because we know, like, whatever the correct direction is, like, I don't remember where the tower is and where people were coming from, but, like, if the Oni is trying to run away, like, the logical path, I don't remember exactly how we're situated, but you kind of get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Cool. Wait, so this is towards the tower?
Yeah.
Left. Okay. Okay, well that's frustrating. Not what I meant.
Where would you like to be somewhere else?
Well, I did not imagine he would be running back towards the tower. I imagined he would be running away, like, back towards the keep, if you will. So I forgot that we were southwest was towards the tower. So maybe it's more like northwest, but I can already see, like, you've already moved me, so that's just cost of doing business.
Well, if you would like to be in a different space because you didn't realize this was towards the tower, that's fine.
Yeah, then move me more, like, up here then. Just north, because... Yep, there you go. Perfect. Thank you.
And roll perception check.
Yep, that's what I was about to ask for. Did that go through?
It did. So as you appear in the woods and just kind of start looking around.
And up, too, because I know it can fly.
Yeah, like looking through the air. You do not see the Oni.
Okay. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay.
Mentally tell everyone, don't have eyes on him. He might have run, or he might still be in y'all's area.
I don't remember what the green dot on my Oni is. The unfrozen, the now currently unfrozen Oni. Somebody reminds that.
No idea.
Could be anything. Stalig, it is your go, and you see as the like stasis around that Oni kind of drops, and he's moving at normal speed again. Unless, of course, he is like randomly slowed, and I don't remember that.
Well,
generally okay.
Let's see what we can do about him moving freely again.
You'll love to hear that.
We're gonna do. I wish I knew how. There it is.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. He found the cue, baby.
That's my box. I'm not confident enough to draw all 4 lines.
Okay, I love that.
And I will
It's a persistent effect, I assume.
require a DC 19 strength saving throw.
Made it. Very beautiful, this box. And I really would like it to go to the map where. Strength. That's strength. Strength for days. The days! 23. 23!
Well, that is. He is not restrained, but it is rough terrain.
Terrible. Terrible day for him. Okay. Anything else? To this
Nope.
Oni.
Yeah, concentration drops on the Wall of Thorns because that is a concentration spell.
And all of the hideously prickled to death ogres fall to the ground. And it's a hideous sight for everyone. And there's a big wyvern on the other side of the wall, so you can see that from in the dock. Xerxes.
He will move.
Into the entangling vines. What a weird thing that you've done.
I know, but I just wanted to be with the plants. God.
So things are still going well for you, I see. That will not confirm. The first does hit. So you do shoot him. You do a shoot on him. So that's good.
Literally, like, I rolled a 2 on the damage, and then rolled a crit fail, and then rolled a 27
Yeah.
and an 8 on the damage. Okay.
Would
That's
you
the
like
end of the
to use
turn.
your bottle cap now?
Just think. So I saw dead ogres on the initiative. Lagandu, it's your go.
Cool.
Kill these ogres.
Let's go swing. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So we'll do that. Let's see. Let's not do area damage. Do that plus 4 for bludgeoning damage. And then I believe it's a d4. Bonus action to attack with the little weight on the other end
Love that.
is a d4. Okay. Which is here. Boink.
That'll miss. That'll
Okay.
miss.
And then we shall. Yeah. We'll hang out here.
Okay. Okay. Time for me to just rain down terror from Albrax. Can he continue the streak?
Here's the one.
Can he continue the streak? People have been asking. How? How is he so good? All over the boards. How many attacks do I get? 2? 3
Really?
ranged attacks. My god, he's a monster. Hit.
Oh my-
Damn it!
Uh-oh.
He uses his bottle cap. He misses one, and he really hopes that nobody noticed. He's really glad Steven's not nearby. But the first 2 do hit. It's his first miss of the campaign. What a guy. Feels confident enough to stay there. This wyvern is dead. And it is this Oni's turn. Is there anything cool he can still do? I don't think there is. I mean, there's some things. Of course, they're cool. But is it cool enough? Yeah, why not? Ah, bitches. Everyone's too far apart to do anything cool. Could just hit you with his glaive. Or he could fly. I guess he can fly. He might as well fly. Fly, you fools. He will take to the fucking sky. Lagandu, you're actually close enough to notice that his wounds kind of heal up at the beginning of his turn. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He from 5 feet floating into the air and will attack you twice, Lagandu, with his glaive. 18? I don't even know what hits Lagandu these days.
18. Well, 18 ties.
Heck yeah. 18 for 16 points of Slash to Rooney.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll do one more glaive. For 26. Let's freaking go. Oni Town. And then he'll fly the remainder of his speed up into the air. 30 feet high. And some stuff happens elsewhere. Okay. Dyson.
Ready. Dyson will use his bonus action to switch out his shield and hand crossbow for his heavy crossbow. He will fire twice at the Oni.
No. No. Hit and miss.
Then let's go ahead and use my action surge to do 2 more attacks. Let's luck blight that second one.
Good. Hit and hit.
And I'm gonna add a psionic strike onto one of those.
Powerful is your psionic strike.
9 points of damage.
Solid. Very solid.
And he needs to make a strength saving throw.
Oh.
And he goes prone.
Oh, God. He falls.
Oh.
He falls. 30 feet in the air. What is it? 1d6 after every 10 feet, or is it per 10 feet?
I think it's per 10 feet.
Per 10 feet, 1d6.
Yeah.
Oh, God. So 3d6?
Yeah.
Roll 3d6. He impacts the ground and dies. Oh.
That's got to be so epic. Just seeing him getting hit, and then I just imagine him getting like hit straight up into the air and then just fall back down.
Oh.
Laganda was winding up like a baseball. Because it would have been an opportunity attack because he would have came into his area. So
I'm thinking of like Rush Hour. I don't know if any of y'all remember the movie, but Chris Tucker at the end is like, "Ooh, you know he's dead." Like
Yeah.
that's just the sound he makes.
Net Kraken.
Solid hit. Anything else, Dyson?
No, I think that's maybe he'll move up to it. That's it.
Okay. We'll just finish out the round. Just even.
Steven will do his, darkness movement and normal movement to there. I'd like to make another perception check, looking for the missing Oni.
Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, as you scan the area, you don't see anything of this own.
Do I see anything happening at the tower?
No, as far as you can tell, it did nothing. You don't see anything as you scan that. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Everything. When you guys left this area, it was very full of life. But you drew that life all away, and then killed all the life.
All right, then. I will hold an action in case I see an enemy, but that's it.
Nope. Sayleg?
Sayleg will drop the entangle concentration and dodge.
Okay. Crypto says hello. Searches.
I guess I'll just start moving towards the tower.
Okay.
And he'll reload his weapon.
Nope. Laganda.
we will also head towards the tower. Radio everybody else, do the same. Take out the tower before more things come.
Okay. I'm back. What's your speed, bud? Right. Catch up. Okay. Steven. You see an enemy.
Where do I see him?
As he moves for the door of the tower. An invisible only.
I will. Sure, check my range. I had been holding a firebolt. Yep, that's what it was. I'll fire a firebolt. Oh my gosh.
Oofta doofta. It does not. Oh my goodness! On the damage on that.
I know.
Just absolutely incredible.
I will mentally tell everyone he's at the door of the tower.
He throws the door open.
How convenient.
And finishes his movement somewhere inside. Isaac, it is your turn. And if you zoom out on the map, you might be able to see the light of the tower.
Yeah. And dies and do a quick pat down with the guy.
Yeah, absolutely. You notice he's wearing some chainmail, some large chainmail. He's got a glaive, and that is all that he's got on him.
Okay.
Of him, at least. And a necklace.
Like a bag or anything.
No bag.
No bag.
No bag. And then he does have a familiar necklace.
Take the necklace. You said. So there's a necklace.
Yeah, of like one of those very familiar necklace eyes that you guys have seen the enemies in this region wearing. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And then he'll start moving towards the tower.
Okay. Steve-O?
Since I cannot see him, I will use my movement to get there with my bonus action. See him. What do I want to do?
Yeah, and as you're kind of turning that corner, you kind of get a glimpse like of him inside. You can't fully see him, but you can see that he's like squeezed in there, like fairly uncomfortably, as this massive crystal takes up a lot of the space in there. And he's just squeezed in, and his hands are upon the crystal, and you can just hear him murmuring. Like you can just hear. Do you speak Giant?
I do not speak Giant.
Yeah, you can just hear like him talking, kind of hurriedly,
Okay.
and panic like, if you will.
Yeah. No, that's good.
Panicking at the crystal.
Okay.
Punk bands.
My allies are so far away. I think I would like a Constitution saving throw, please.
Doki on save coming at 15.
That's a fail. He's once again trapped in a field of energy, unable to move.
You just hear the noise just kind of cut out and stop.
Yep, that's my turn. Everyone, I've trapped him for now. Get here with all speed.
Sailing.
He will double move. That'll be it.
That's his.
Same.
Gandu.
Mm-hmm. We be running.
Albrax. Oni is Frony. Oh my god, there's such a weird little round marker situation. Okay, there you go. There was like an invisible round 1 on them. Turn order. Dyson, it is your go.
Okay, Dyson is going to burn one of his psychic energies to reuse Psi-Powered Leap to double his speed. And then he's also going to dash, which means he
The
can
fastest
go
lizard on the
100
planet.
He can go 180 feet. So
Incredible.
he's just going to be there, suddenly jump and leap in front of Steven.
The fastest lizard
that's a
on
little-
the planet.
That's closer than I meant for you to be.
Oh, I closed the door.
And then you shut the door. Wow. All right.
Yeah, maybe if Steven's about to do an AoE thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's,
like a fireball.
that looks good. I still got sight on him.
Okay. Devo.
That's it.
Unless Dyson's got.
I don't have
Any
another
other-
action surge, unfortunately.
Wow.
People have been calling for it. They shall receive it. One fireball coming at you right in the heart of the tower.
I have to assume he has disadvantage on this. What is his-
Strange.
Is his current condition?
Oh. He is incapacitated, has a speed of 0.
Okay, so that must mean that he can't take actions or I mean, there's no way this misses him.
Yeah.
It's a fail. It's just a fail. There's no way that this is. That'd be literally insane. 25 points damage. And this tower is rocked with this fireball. You can see as like little like pieces of it like kind of fall and shift. It's still up, but you can see this like scorch inside the crystal is scorched. It's not a great situation in there, as there's just fire just floating on the inside of this place.
Okay. That's my turn.
And he needs to make a concentration. Can you? I guess. Let's see.
Is he casting a spell?
He is invisible.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, but I can see him. Oh, so Dyson can't see him at all.
Correct.
No, then yeah.
Whoops. My bad. I would have done a different AOE thing.
Well, he might be about to be able to see him.
Yeah.
DC 12. Okay. He is still invisible. Still invis. This guy. Anything else, Steven?
Nope, that's it. Forgot he was invisible. I would have done something different.
Thalic. Or, yeah, Thalic.
Running.
Run.
Oh, don't do that.
Something break.
Yeah, it's not letting me just go straight. Let's use this.
Bada bing. X Factor.
Sprinting.
Wakandu and Alabrax. All the viewership over here. Okay. Alabrax cannot see him because he is invisible. It is the Oni's turn. Basically, right when the momentary stasis stops, Dyson, you can like hear the echoes of this like deep guttural like. I don't know if you speak giant.
No, Dyson does not.
Love that. You love that. As his hand is like on this crystal.
Can I try casting Counterspell?
No spell is taking place currently.
Got it. Okay.
So no, you cannot. At the moment. But yeah, his hands are on this thing and he's just like doing something. And that's his go for now. And it is Dyson's turn.
Dyson's going to ask for Steven's assistance in where this.
Don't worry, he's about to get lit up. Okay, hold one, please.
Well, I can get in and get out. I have nothing to speak.
If you're gonna make a ranged attack, I was gonna literally light him up for you, but that works too. He's right in front. He's right next to the crystal on the right hand side. Our right hand side.
So he's gonna fire a heavy crossbow bolt at, I'm assuming, disadvantage. Straight
Fire
yes.
a bolt. Wait.
A bolt. Okay.
Okay, and now roll a percentile.
Ooh, that's not good.
Not good. So that just clanks off the crystal in there.
Damage to the crystal, probably though.
Possibly.
Gonna get into the doorway, and then for his second attack, he's gonna do a psionic breath.
Oh, you love to see that.
Once I find the button. There we go. So, dexterity saving throw.
Okay. How
And
do
it
you
takes
like that?
19 points of psychic damage.
He hates that. Let me make a con. He is visible.
Awesome. And That is my go.
Ebo!
He's visible. I don't necessarily have to worry about lighting him up, I guess. He's going to probably try and do it again. So, we're going to do a nice little pull strain. Literally the entire area of the tower is going to be our radius.
Con. Beef boy. Wow.
But it's still there, so
And he can't go invisible.
nope.
Great.
And now everyone can see the light, like, emanating just outside the tower as well.
Awesome. Zalik.
I think I'm still too far to do anything but sprint.
Right. Cersei's.
Same thing. I gotta keep sprinting. I think.
You can't shoot from there?
I can't see him from here. No.
He has a lot of cover, but you could technically shoot him if you.
I see like the very edge of his thing at 30 feet.
He has.
It's not worth the bullets.
A lot of cover.
There we go. I can at least see him a little bit better now after the sprint.
There you go. There you go. The Gandu.
Moving. Right there.
Okay.
You're on the edge of the pulse train, just FYI, Lagandu.
Little cove bone. But Alvex will shoot 3 times. Fuck.
Uh-oh.
Fuck! That's not confirmed, but does miss. Hits the tower. That will miss with the cover. That'll hit. He is elven. He's not human, but he is elven. Okay. It's the Oni's turn. Con save. Yeah. Oh, he's just so strong and powerful. This guy. And he kind of is talking, and then he turns. Can he do anything cool? Maybe. See if I can get out of that fucking wall.
Can I attack him? Opportunity attack?
I'm not 100% sure if that's exactly where he is.
Okay.
I'm just trying to make sure that I can see, but I will allow an opportune attack if that does end up to be where he exists. He knows things better than I do, you know? Yeah, if you want opportunity attack, you absolutely can. That is where he ends up.
I was thinking of something different. I should have just readied an action. Carry on.
Carry on, I will. He casts a spell.
Counter spell.
Okay.
There are new rules. What is
Let me check. I don't know. I don't think you know it. But it is. What is your? Oh, that's the thing. What's your Arcana bonus?
like so? What's
Plus-
my int bonus?
No, Arcana. So like +9 or whatever.
Arcana is 9.
Okay. Which would mean, yeah, you're not sure of the spell.
So just to refresh me, that means that I know it's a 5th level spell or higher.
Correct. Yeah.
Got it. Then I will counterspell at 5th level.
Right. The spell fizzles as he's like looking at you all and lining you up in this perfect fucking cone of death. The spell fizzles, and there's a bit of white in his eyes that you can see. These glowing, horrible eyes. And then he flies like 10 feet into the air. And that's all the movement he's got. And it's Dyson's turn.
Okay. Dyson's gonna fire one heavy crossbow. Side. It's 22 to hit, and he's going to do another psionic strike on that.
Heck yeah.
We roll that piercing damage too.
Okay.
So 5 more points of damage.
Awesome.
And he needs to make a strength saving throw.
Roll 20 would be nice. Strength save coming up. That's Alanbrack.
He succeeds.
Right.
Guy's
Good
on
job,
fire.
guy. Good job, Oni boy.
That's not in your sphere, is it? Your spell?
If the 10 feet in the air, I imagine will. Oh, that right there.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
Okay.
You're good.
Then second attack, he's gonna look up and use another psychic breath.
Awesome.
24 points of psychic damage.
Incredible. You can see the blood like coming out of his freaking ears as he attempts to fly away.
And that is it.
Even?
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Ooh.
Fail. He'll
Oh,
take
bad.
16 points of necrotic damage.
And Dyson must watch out as the corpse of a large Oni hits the dirt beside him with a heavy thud. And let's go here. Halibrax, kind of like running forward, he was notching a new arrow. What did he say? I only caught the end of it. What did he say?
Oh no.
I don't speak giant.
And And what was he doing in there? Did some form of communication? He was, and he starts kind of like telling you back the little bits of words that he heard as the scene kind of like shifts to a dark room in a circular tower. This room is illuminated only by the dying light of a cook fire and a small hearth. The walls are undecorated, rough-hewn stone. A simple wooden writing desk, a bench, a large cushioned chair, and a floor draped with many small carpets. There is a spiral stone staircase that cuts through the room, openings both above and below. This room is familiar to us, for it was the room adjacent to where Stephen spied a labyrinth elf in meditation not but a day ago. We hear the sudden frantic squawking from a raven in the next room. And then from above, we hear a heavy creak and clunk of a large door. And then from the stairway, we see a cloak begin to descend. The same elven form that Stephen saw in meditation, wearing that amber necklace that he spied an ember within. Not walking down the stairway, but floating down the stairs. His long, dark robes kind of dragging on the stairs behind him. As he gets to the base of the stairs, he moves into that bedchamber and approaches this raven that is in this cage. The cage is currently open, and the raven's just sitting inside, squawking. And that squawking suddenly like shifts and garbles into this dark, guttural, more like hefty vocalization. And it's the same vocalization we just heard from the Oni, just like this panicked growling in this kind of slow guttural giant. And like kind of superimposed over the top of that vocalization, we hear Alabrax saying what he had heard, as he does indeed speak giant, luckily for everyone and the listeners at home. Master, hear me now. Tell the Lord and Lady the time has come. They are here. He said something about a ritual and to mark the intruders. I swear he said something about the hounds of Yeth. And then that's where we'll take our 8:16 break as we kind of fade back in on this R scene. Okay. Another dead Oni.
The good Oni.
A dead Oni is a good Oni. You are out of combat. Alabrax has just translated what he remembers hearing to the best of his ability. As that kind of dawns on him, like the things that he's saying, his body language kind of shifts a bit as he's like translating this giant. Like, you can tell he's a little rusty. As cinematic as that was, he's probably not translating as quickly as possible. So he's kind of like working through the language of giant as he's, not using it like that often. But as he kind of figures out exactly what he's saying, and he tells you, like, Master, hear me, Master. You tell the Lord and Lady they have come, they are here. Begin the ritual, mark these intruders. And then when he finally kind of translates through, like, release the hounds of yeth, and he like speaks those words aloud. Like he kind of goes pale, he goes a little white, and you can kind of see that in his like he goes a little tense, and he starts kind of like talking to himself a little bit, like, no, that can't be right. And he's like really thinking, trying to like translate the giant correctly. No, there's no way. That no one else heard. No one else speaks giant.
What did it say?
But well, it doesn't make sense. I must not know the words correctly. It cannot be. He was reaching out to his master. He said no name. He mentioned the ritual. He knew. He knew. He said they are here. But I'm not 100% good with giant. It seems it's been a while. Because I must have heard it incorrectly. Is all.
Why couldn't it be the Hounds of Yeth?
It would be impossible. They would not have access to such things. The hounds are only granted to huntsmen. And the Zorels were not huntsmen, no. If they were using yeth hounds, that would be an affront on the wild hunt. And if we were marked somehow by yeth hounds, we would be the prey of the hunt. And it could not be.
For the sake of argument, let's say it is. We already know these people shouldn't be here. This realm shouldn't be legion into ours. Despite what you think, is it possible or not, that doesn't matter. Let's go with it is possible. Let's go with they have access to these. Let's go with we've been marked. Let's go worst case scenario. What are we dealing with?
You can see him like kind of just like the words washing over him. And he just like almost sinks down a little bit lower every time you kind of hammer this home. If somehow we were truly marked for the hounds of yeth, we would be no more than walking corpses. The hounds would harry us through each remaining night we have on this earth, or and he kind of like looks up into the darkness of the sky. Within a cursed fog of Evernight.
Yeah.
They would be on this night
Arcana or
constantly.
Check on the Hounds of Yeth.
Yeah.
Sure.
While Alabrax is freaking out,
Arcana's good.
Dyson wants to get Xerxes to go start prepping the satchel charges, and he'll help him.
Oh, he's been planning.
Good plan.
He's been planning this whole time.
Okay, good.
Yeah, he's not really paying attention to the elven freak out at all. He's not really that concerned. And you just hear like narrator voice, "Bomb has been planted."
Beep.
Tom Cruise says, "Light the fuse."
Yeah, Steven, not really
No,
that sure.
not great.
He's just kind of continuing down this road. Like, even if we could fend off their nightly visits, the hunter would eventually come for us, ride us down, take our heads as trophies. And he's just like panicking. It cannot be. It can't. I must have heard it incorrectly.
Listen,
So why don't we take some deep breaths? Breathe in through the nose. Hold for 4. Breathe out for 4.
He takes a fairly shallow breath. Just lets it out.
And how do the hunters mark their prey?
Did magic?
Is it possible to dispel the mark?
I don't know. I've never marked anyone or been marked. And he starts like looking at himself. Like,
Hey, we're
feeling-
just asking questions here. We're not pointing fingers.
And like this is definitely the least confident you've seen him. The least like it's a massive shift in his the way he's been acting this whole time.
Because he missed today, isn't it?
Could be.
Yeah, we all miss shots. Don't take it personally. Like you're pretty good. Like I was impressed. Like not perfect, but like yeah, you're good. You're solid.
I am the 7th scout of the Wild Hunt. 7th.
Yeah, and I
Scout.
bet with time you could get up into like the top 4. Like I saw a lot. I'm
No,
being serious.
You don't understand. I am but a simple stable marker. If you were impressed by me, and we are marked for the hunt, we have no chance. We must get into the light. If the hounds are coming, and we are in the Everdark, they will not stop.
Xerxes, are you ready with the charges?
There's like
yeah,
sweat
they're already
Sweat.
planted.
beading on his...
Can we do as you like to do, Halibrax? We'll make you comfortable. A walk and talk. Let's do a walk and talk.
He does not correct you, calling him Halibrax for like the first time this whole time. And yeah, he'll let you kind of lead him away as he continues to spiral.
So what's the response times on these hounds of Yeth? How quickly can we expect them?
It depends on the time of day. And he just continues to like look around. If they've actually been released, they'll be on us soon. And he kind of like pulls an arrow to knock it, and he looks nervous. He looks hella nervous.
Soon as in any moment? Or hours?
It depends where they come from. No terrain would slow them. And they can fly.
Well, we do have a magical hut, so, that's good.
How long does it last?
8 hours. Lasts the night. Can last longer.
If there is no day, we might need it to last longer.
What does the day do?
The hounds cannot tarry us during the day. The sunlight keeps them away.
Oh, so they're just like orcs, but dogs.
No. Nothing of the sort.
Steven just gaslighted him so bad right now.
We ever met an orc? Nothing like that.
They're not too hard to kill. How bad could hounds be? All right, so we've walked away as the Xerxes ready on the.
Ready to blow that fucking tower. How far away are you? Same as last time.
Yeah, same as last time.
We got it.
He's not even gonna warn. He's not even gonna warn anybody this time. Like just as we're walking away, he's just gonna hit the button.
Albrecht shits his pants when it goes off. And yes, another destruction of the tower is wrought. And it explodes!
Can we go and check on the crystal?
Yes. Of course. Returning back to the... Why is my mouse so bad right now? It's low on battery. Please don't be low on battery. It's not. Weird. If you go back, you can see the crystal is rightly destroyed. Along with the tower. Much like last time.
That's what people want.
So,
The mouse is very concerning. It's laggy. I hate it. I have it on such a high speed that when it lags, it's really fucks me up. It's really annoying. Okay.
Elabrax, did you mention something about the sun?
Yes. If you could, if we had always the sun around, if you know a place opposite of this, that is where we should go. If your feline friend is correct in that I heard what I think I heard, or what I hope I didn't hear. Land of Always Sunlight would be a perfect place to go. There's probably one in the Feywild. I've never seen it, but it probably exists. Maybe we should just go there. Does anyone?
How many hounds are there? Sorry.
It matters not how many there are. They just keep coming for the rest of our days. Until our days are gone and dead and done. Maybe
So
we could
kill
be
the master.
nocturnal. Sure. Yes. That easy. Just kill the master of the hunt.
What if you kill the people that marked you?
Sure. Yes. The dogs would be yours. I guess.
Lagandu, do you have the bag somewhere? Is it in your lamp? Where'd that go?
Bag?
Who's keeping our stuff?
Steven's got it.
I have
Steven.
no bag.
Didn't old Saru have something that might be of help? Is it in there? Do we bring that?
When you say that,
The sun sword?
Steven starts digging through the bag, just pulling out everything.
The sun sword's in the haversack. Well, actually, it might not be.
We've got a Frostbrand Warhammer.
Steven's definitely just pulling all these things out. One by one.
We've got a short sword with a spider motif. Sun sword.
Sunblade.
That must have been in Saru's stuff. Which I don't know. Did we just say we have now?
You have. I mean, it's somewhere. You have to have it.
Okay, then yeah.
Because you tried to resurrect him, unless you threw it in a trash can.
Right, we just threw it out with his body. Like, don't need this anymore.
Yeah, unless you threw it in a trash can when he disappeared.
I'm gonna go get food. I'll be back as quick as I can.
Love it.
Is that what you were looking for?
Yes. This is it. And he doesn't quite know how it works, and he just kind of accidentally activates the light on it.
It is an attunement. It is an attunement item.
Oh, is it?
It's still fun.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, maybe it just like fizzles, as he's trying to
Yeah.
like fiddle with
It
it.
lights and then it fizzles open.
Yeah. Michael can click the card, but yeah.
There it is.
Radiant light, 15-foot radius, up to 30. Basically, you keep spending like bonus actions or actions to expand it if you're in combat.
But
The light is sunlight.
I was gonna say the most important part's in the bottom there.
Yeah. Luminous, bright light.
Doesn't
30
say
And
feet.
sunlight.
It is sun. It
Yeah.
does say sunlight.
Oh,
It
The light is sunlight.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Nice.
Yes. Should someone attune to it? I mean, I have many slots open. I've used a sword before.
I think Xerxes could attune to it and keep it lit during the entire night's watch every night. That sounds like him.
I mean, unfortunately, I'm not much for swords. Daggers, sure, but I have not used a sword in a long time. I wouldn't be much help.
It's probably just me or Dyson.
The only problem with this, of course, is if we are to continue to move through a land of constant darkness, we would be a bit of a lighthouse or beacon. Kind of like when bugs head to your torch lights that you leave outside your house. We would attract things. But it would keep the hounds out, and that's... I mean, if you're cool with hounds walking around 30 feet around you at all times.
Does
It's better than them biting you or whatever.
we might have a workaround to that.
To the hound part?
To the whole beacon of light, hounds attracted to our light. It's going to require some out-of-game talk, though.
I can't wait. Can't wait to understand.
So, I need that card back up. Hold on.
It should be up. Well, here, I'll do it again. I still have a show to players.
It doesn't.
Show to players.
It's just radiant. It's just sunlight. It doesn't specifically say magical, does it?
It's a mat. Okay. Great.
Darkness
I can't wait.
is a 15-foot radius sphere.
Uh-huh.
We make the sun blade a 10-foot radius. We have a sunlight bubble inside the darkness bubble. Granted, it's still a darkness bubble moving across the land. But it's way easier to hide a dark bubble inside a dark...
The darkness would hide the sun, would basically be covering the sunlight.
As it says, non-magical light can't illuminate it.
Correct.
So then, yeah, is the sun
there's very specific light that destroys darkness. That's what that's referring to. So this blade would not destroy the darkness, but you would not have sunlight inside the darkness. It would just be darkness. But in the manner of like I have this sack that I'm carrying that is just darkness, and I have the sun blade illuminated, and we're just walking. I mean, most of you wouldn't be able to see where you were going. A couple of you would, which is great, but you could throw some people into your magical pockets and things like that if you wanted to. And then if you toss the darkness away and illuminated everything, then that would keep the hounds off you. But it's like
yeah. I just wanted to.
You can't have a
bubble inside of a bubble.
No bubble inside of a bubble. The darkness would overwhelm the sunlight just as it does on a day.
Okie dokie.
There are spells like daylight, for instance, that destroy darkness bubbles, but This is not that.
Yeah, I wanted the cheap way,
No
the more
deep
fun and
ways.
exciting way.
No, sir. No bubbles
Anyway.
within bubbles. And then you could put the Steven's bubble within that bubble. And you have 3 bubbles.
Yeah.
It does not work. Then you would just be in darkness.
Is summoning, like, I guess, from Alabrax's, like, orders, or from the people that basically, like, he's representing,
Mm-hmm.
is summoning the hounds, like, an affront to them?
Yeah, he does it. He's like, this is an abomination. Yeah. If
So
this is true.
would this be cause for him? Would this be cause for you to go back to your, I don't know, rulers, leaders?
He would say
whoever?
yes and absolutely no. If
Expand.
if the Zorels unlawfully named us, me, the collective, and marked us for the hunt, that would be an affront to the wild hunt and unlawful. Thus, the wild hunt will eventually strike down and destroy the Zorels. However, if we, the collective, marked by the wild hunt, were to go back to the Feywild and to the courts, we would still be marked for the hunt and destroyed. Like I said, our heads placed because, we are still marked for the hunt. You see my problem?
And there's no way to know if you're marked.
Well, we'll know soon enough when the hounds show up. Or they don't.
Other than the hounds.
And not
There's
that I'm
no
aware.
way to know. Okay.
I don't see anything. But as I said, I was a scout. I just simply
Do you not
Seven
have
scout.
some
I used to be proud of that.
physical way of messaging your kin comrades?
I could send a letter.
Non-physical?
I could send it. I could tell you, and you could tell them.
Okay. Never mind. Well, why don't we make our way back towards the fort?
I hate
See,
this idea. I hate this.
what's your other
Just-
idea?
I'm just finding sunlight and staying in it forever.
Forever. Mm-hmm. Never going back to the Feywild.
There's sunlight there.
Somewhere.
Somewhere there's probably a world of just sunlight forever. There's an Everdark. There must be an Everlight. Ever sun.
And you're just gonna luck yourself into it?
I
You
just keep
said
going
if-
westward. Just westward.
You just
Totally
said
fine.
if you went back to your people and you were marked, you'd disintegrate.
Well, not to my people. I wouldn't go to the wild hunt. I'd rather not be placed on a trophy case.
So they wouldn't know if somebody unlawfully made a mark.
Oh, they probably would know, but they'd probably still finish the hunt. The hunt is the hunt.
Mm.
And to anyone that has like knowledge of the Feywild and just like the strange rules and logic of that place, like is a wild place.
I mean, out of game here for a second. My only concern, just in general, is safety. Can we rest anywhere? Like, is there anywhere we can truly get a rest? The bubble's not safe. The hounds can come at all times.
What's her face's hut?
Well, the bubble wasn't safe because Oni disintegrated it. Now the Oni's dead, right? Weren't there just 3 of them?
Well, yeah, that we know of.
But there's nothing to say that somebody else going to come along. Although the hounds themselves may not be able to get past the hut, so we can maybe get one night.
But the hunt themselves would, I assume, be not far off, right?
Does somebody accompany these hounds?
Usually the hounds will find the prey and run them down for quite a time, exhaust them, exhaust their resources, and then the hunt will finish the job. My fear is if we rest here in your magical bubble, as we did previously, what's to say when we wake up, the bubble is out or whatever, but the hounds aren't right outside,
That's true.
awaiting us. Yes, we're ready. We could kill them, and then what? They'll eventually come back.
That's if we stay in this darkness.
Yes. Even if we don't, they'll still come back, just following us in the night. If we were to head south and rest in some city, they would still find us. Harry us in the night.
Do we think that maybe... I almost said Lady Lysaga. What's her name? What's the hag that we visited with?
Alabax does not know, but her name is Old Bandori.
There we go.
Definitely not Lysaga.
Any...
But perhaps in a different world.
Yeah. We're in a swamp.
In a swamp.
Yeah, Van Dory's place might not be bad. Is there any way to get rid of the darkness? The eternal darkness?
Of this place, probably. If it is truly from the Feywild. I mean, it's always existed in the Fey. If there was a lamp I could turn on, I would do it. But really, is anyone going to do that, or should I? I could just turn it on for a little while, just to make us feel better about ourselves. Current situation. Is there like an on-off switch or a word?
Something.
I don't know if I could even concentrate for an hour.
Did I miss anything?
Yeah, no, you're not holding it.
A lot of spitballing currently.
Yeah, about what to do.
What did we get to eat? I have to know. What we got to eat.
Olive Garden, because it was
The garden.
5/10 of a mile away.
Okay. Which hotel are we? Where are we currently?
I'm a Holiday Inn Express in Seattle right now.
They got good Wi-Fi.
Good.
Solid Wi-Fi. It's really good Wi-Fi. I'm like shocked. I feel like when Nick was running Storm Kings, and well, I mean, to be fair, he was like in like random ass middle of nowhere Montana and stuff, but like Wisconsin or wherever the hell he found himself. He did not have good Wi-Fi at any hotel.
Big fan of the unlimited breadsticks in Seattle. So I think what they're known for.
Yeah,
Seattle, definitely
known for their breadsticks.
unlimited breadsticks.
I forgot you lived out there for a while, Craft.
I lived out there for a couple years.
Yeah,
How are the
What
breadsticks?
part are you in?
I'm by the airport.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're not. Nothing exciting going on right now.
No place special. Gotcha.
By the
It's
airport where the Holiday Inn Express and the Olive Gardens are.
Yeah.
According to nature.
It's D&D night. We're locked in. I'm here for you guys.
Love
Nice.
it. So what do you think? Yeah. What else we got for Halifax? What else?
So wait, is there just one more tower tethering this place
That we
to the
know
world
of.
that we know
Yeah,
of? Or is there
I mean, it
potentially
could be
more?
Could be a good move to go take that tower out.
Just
I agree.
bum rush it. Like maybe we try and get it in a short rest or something. If you can.
I
do
mean, it's
your
more than
arcane
a day's
recovery.
walk away.
That's true.
So, but I think we should definitely start heading that way.
Or the third tower.
Third
Yeah.
tower.
The only other idea would be to go back to the marsh and see if, like, destroying a second tower did anything tangible, but I don't know why it would have.
Yeah, as far as the forces there, it's too early.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like our best bet's to take that last tower down.
I agree.
The only question is how quickly can we get there unmolested?
Yeah.
What kind of security can we get given our situation?
Right.
How quick does Halibrax think these hounds are going to be on us?
He's not really sure. He doesn't know exactly where they're coming from, but he would think within the day.
What time is it right now?
Impossible to tell. It's been nighttime.
Is it?
It's dark.
But,
And dark.
like, was this the end of our day?
How long have
It's-
we been up for?
Yeah,
That's
I mean
what I'm at.
it's starting to like everything's starting to kind of like run together.
Okay, so we've been going for a sec.
So we don't even know how long we've been awake for.
I mean, you're tired.
How long's it been since I ate breakfast?
That's good.
I mean, you guys marched for better part of a day.
Like,
think-
did I have lunch as well?
I'm gonna do a
That's
history
not-
check for how long I've been awake.
That's up to you, dog. That's up to you if you had lunch.
All right.
You marched for the better.
Was I hungry for?
Yeah, you marched for the better part of the day. It's been dark. It's one of those things where it's like you're not used to being in the world of always darkness, and you've been like traveling through it. You've also been traveling through like what feels like one step is in your world and the next step is in the Feywild. Like it is a strange and weird sensation, and time is fucked up here. The time in the Feywild exists vastly differently from the time here, and it's not the same in every part of the Feywild. Like the Feywild is this spectrum of the way time moves and changes. In some places in the Feywild, time's like basically always the same, and sometimes it's just like rapidly moving in one way or the other. So you're kind of in this weird breadstick filled zone. But yeah, it's just to you, it feels as though like it's probably about the better part of a day.
Right.
Our best guess.
That's your best guess, but you don't know.
Then let's march 30 minutes so we're not literally sitting at the scene of the crime.
Well, I was gonna say an hour.
Either way, that's fine. and then we'll hut up and go from there.
You're not concerned at all about the last time we hutted up.
I mean, we've killed all the wyverns that we saw now.
I was more talking about the Oni that dispelled it.
I mean, what's the alternative?
I don't know. It's no different than us laying on the ground.
Well, if we're gonna lay on the ground, I'd rather at least try to hut up.
I don't disagree. My point being that it is not as safe as it once appeared.
No, definitely not. Like, we're taking full watches, maybe outside the hut. I don't know, but
Maybe
at least it's worth the
Xerxes will
shot.
take
But
a
yeah, I agree with your point.
Maybe it's time for Xerxes to take a watch.
It might be time.
No
Just for
need.
time, separate measures.
So worried, Xerxes.
And Nate's worried. Xerxes isn't worried.
Oh, okay.
It's different.
That's different.
Xerxes is confident in all of his abilities at all times. He's not concerned about hounds. He's not concerned about hunt. His main concern is, where's that prototype? What's going on with Karai? What's that going? What's that dog doing? And
What is that dog? What is it?
And finding an ember. That's all his concerns are.
Gotcha.
Good news, you found one. That's good. Located. Kind of. Question mark.
Kind of.
All right. You travel through the bog-ish. The bog-ish for an hour. 30 minutes. Split it in half, 45. Somewhere in that zone.
Sure.
Yeah, something like that.
And then what?
I think try to hut up.
All right. How long are we hunting?
Let's try and get a full rest, right? Anyone have any other thoughts?
No, I think that's...
What does Halbrax think?
He thinks you should get to some place of ever sunlight and stay there forever.
Well, that's not within marching distance, so
You
how
know-
about right now.
Salik has had enough, and I'm assuming leather gloves come with leather armor, and he's going to take one off and slap that dude in the face
I agree.
and tell him there are other people to worry about, and this land is dying, and quit being such a little bitch. This is not going away. We all know what fixes this, and that's removing the darkness, not removing the freaking hunt. So are you on board or not?
He kind of looks at you after you've hit him with your glove. I am on board to a point. But we do not have a plan. Once we sleep in this hunt for how many hours? What is our plan when the hounds are outside waiting for us when we wake up?
Kill the hounds.
And then
Or-
what?
We go
Or
destroy
escape
the
the
tower.
hounds and go somewhere else. But right now, it's kind of about surviving the night. Kind of a short-term focus, if you will, Alabrax. So we can't go anywhere until I prepare new spells. And Selig has already used his big spell, so we can't just walk through a tree. So it's kind of about hey, can we get to tomorrow? Then doors open for us. You're thinking about next Wednesday's dinner, and I'd like to get some sleep tonight. I don't disagree with you. We should have a more fleshed out plan, but I don't know what the alternative is for right now.
What's
I'm
the
open
plan
to
if we
All I ask is let me attune to the sword.
Is this the Sin's sword, like the Big
No.
Daddy? Okay.
No.
Sun sword.
Yeah, it's from Strahd. It's what we found in the definitely not Amber Temple. With the note from that mysterious person telling him to meet us at the crossing? ? Or outside of Grey Forge in March.
Somewhere outside of Grey Forge.
Got it. Anyway,
I don't want to wake up from this sleep and be surrounded by the hounds or the hunt and have no way to evade it.
if we are in the hut and surrounded, we're fine. The real worry, Alabrax, and I'll put my finger, is if they bring the hut down. Then you can start to panic. If we're safe in the hut,
I'd
no
prefer
problem.
not to have to panic then. I'd prefer to panic now.
Then what's our plan if they bring the hut down?
I have no idea.
Someone attack
So we
with a
just-
sword.
We just die. That's all I'm asking.
I don't
If I'm
have
going
tele-
to continue this way, then
Yeah, and die with wounds in our chest instead of wounds in our back.
Give me this sun sword.
I don't know what other options we have. I don't have teleportation circle prepared, so it's not like we can just bamf out of here.
Let's
that has
just
to
do
wait till
everything
morning.
we can to be sure that we're ready for either scenario.
Yeah.
Hand me the sun sword while we're walking. I will attune to it. Worst comes to worst, I can activate it. If the hut comes down early. If we have to fight our way out for a little bit, then we fight our way out for a little bit. Alabrax, you're going to be a lot better here with us than you are off on your own. Sun sword or not.
make a persuasion check at disadvantage. Look on.
You want to use one of those super caps?
No need.
Albrecht kind of you can see this like siloing thought process that he's been going through as he's like on this walk with you. And he kind of like looks up and looks around. I have to find safety.
Well,
And I don't think it's with you.
Well, then tell us what safety looks like, Alabrax. We're having a conversation. We're brainstorming.
I've told you as much as I know. I have to leave the Everdark. I'm not staying here.
Yep. Albrex, go where you think is safe. Hopefully our paths cross again in the future.
I
Steven
wish
says loudly enough for Xerxes and Sailor to hear. I wouldn't hope that.
I wish you the best of luck. And then he starts walking, like south.
Before you leave, can we have those 2 arrows? Because you.
Oh yeah, if you're gonna give up on your mission, yeah, we'll use them.
My mission will be complete one day, and it's my mission. I cannot. I must go. And he starts walking away. Through the woods to the south.
He's dead.
Later, bud.
Yeah, I'm afraid that our paths will not cross with him ever again.
Better hope not. That guy sucked.
Maybe
The
in a
heat of battle is
creative
no place
way.
for panic.
All right. right.
Could you imagine what he would have been like in the sewers of Briarwood? Goodness. First battle, he would have run.
Let's focus on the task at hand. As you said,
I want to
survive
complain
the
about
night.
Alabrax more, Lagandu.
So it doesn't serve us a purpose now. Focus on what spells you're going to prepare.
They're ready if we get through the night. And especially for
Let's
you,
focus on getting through the night.
Preston and Lagandu, invisibility will be one of them.
I don't believe you.
It is 100% true. We get through the night. It is selected. It's ready. It's all queued up.
All right.
Michael, when do new spells come online? After your sleep, or after 8 hours, or when exactly does that happen?
It's like you take a full rest and then you have to prepare the spells in the morning. It's basically how it works. There's not like a full timey-wimey thing that happens. You'll either if you get your full rest, then you'll get your spells essentially.
Hey, Saley.
If you don't, then you won't.
Hey, Saley.
Yeah, buddy.
What's your casting time on your tree walking spell?
It is 1 action, but it has to be like an approved tree from the DM. So it has to be big enough basically for all of us to be able to stand around it at one time. So there may or may not be anything about that. When we talked to old Prickly, whatever his name was, Prickles the Majestic,
Prickles.
like he said, yeah, normally there wouldn't be a tree here, but it was kind of like a mini bottle cap award for that. So there may or may not be a suitable tree nearby if we get...
So arbitrarily, because like Steven's genuinely asking the question, not just Marshall, like where we're at the forest, do you see any trees we could use? Just totally arbitrary. I'm trying to understand how this works.
No.
Okay.
Not just in your current random location. No.
Got it. So it's got to be pretty.
Unless you're gonna spend some time to find a tree that is big enough.
No. Okay. Which is helpful because that means I will have teleportation circle prepared.
Yeah, you reckon that there are probably trees around in this forest that you can find that are big enough. You just need to spend a little time to do so. Just a little trade-off.
But that told me what I need to know. It's not like, oh, we're in a forest, every 30 feet there's a huge tree. It's not that simple.
Correct, yeah.
Cool.
All right, so you traveled about an hour in the direction of the next tower. And you're setting up camp there.
Button up.
Okay. The hut will go up after Steven casts the ritual.
10 minutes.
Dope. Yeah. And, so yeah, in your current location, basically, yeah, mostly soft land, but nothing super wet. There's trees. It's a lot like most of the other land. This land just happens to be dry and mossy. But yeah, you've got the hut up. What's the plan? What was it?
Taking watches. We double up on what? Oh, wait, now no Halibrax. There's now only 5 of us, aren't there?
Right.
What an asshole.
He had needs, man. They were not meant for him to stay.
No need for cowards amongst us.
Xerxes will not take a watch, but would stay up late, and essentially he'd just do the first watch by himself, but he refuses to call it a watch.
That sounds great.
Very good. Classic.
He's just like staying up late working on stuff. Like it's not
Yeah.
actually.
Night owl.
Hey, Xerxes, if you're working on stuff, Selig would ask if there's a way for you to work on, like that seeing eye that he saw the hags with. If there's a way to fashion that into like some glasses or goggles frames, where he would always kind of like have it on its eye and could turn it on at any given point instead of having to hold it up. So just something to think about as you're working on stuff for the next, however long that takes, if it's possible.
Like you want me to just make you some glasses with a hag's eye in the middle?
Pretty much, not a hag's eye, the seeing stone.
Yeah.
That lets you basically see invisibility.
Okay, he can.
Oh yeah,
He can
'cause
get
it's
to
just
work
like a
on-
rock you have to hold up, right?
Mhm.
I'm assuming that thing is like that big, Michael, that it's not like a rock.
Yeah, no, it could be
Haley was just holding this thing in front of his face earlier.
it could be functioned into some kind of lens, either that you could like pop down if you wanted to, like, or pop up kind of thing.
That'd be fun.
Some cool.
Yeah, make it like
some
the
cool-
Ben Franklin glasses on the National
For National Treasure.
Yeah.
I was thinking literally the exact same thing.
Oh, I was thinking like a DBZ.
Scanner.
Yeah.
Also cool. Yeah, you could fashion that into any sort of lens if that's what you want to spend your time working on, or if you're doing something else. You probably have raw materials to do something like that. It might just take a couple hours of like really working on.
Yeah,
But
which it sounds like
that's
he's got here because he's staying up late working on it.
totally possible. It's absolutely totally possible. Is that something Xerxes wants to do?
Yes, sir.
Love that. Okay. Roll me a tinky check.
Pinky? You having a tinkle?
A little tinkle. Tinkle check.
Awesome. Rolled a 6. It's cool.
Wow.
I mean,
That's
I have,
sick.
yeah. It's
Well,
what happens to have plus 11, but still. Just the principle of the matter.
Love that. So yeah, you're working on that during your watch. Was there anything anyone else was going to do before going to bed this night?
It's not a watch.
What you work on this before you go to bed, while everyone else
correct.
is asleep.
While
And
everyone
you're
else
the
is
only one. Yeah, while you're the only one awake. Is there anyone
I'm
else
working and stuff. Yeah.
that wants to do anything before Xerxes gets to work on these glasses during his night watch?
Dyson was curious if he could change, seeing as he, does some artificer/armor weapon making stuff. If he could change the damage type on the luck blade from slashing to piercing.
Oh, sure. Yeah. He needs to just spend like a hour rehoning the blade or something, but like, yeah, why not?
Yeah, okay.
You can tell me how you've broken the game later with that decision.
I don't think it
but
breaks it.
but yeah, no, I do not see why not. Yeah, it's basically just how it like re-edging the blade to do what you want it to do. That's fine.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely skilled enough to do that.
I figured since he could infuse and make his own magic items, he might be able to tweak one.
Yeah, absolutely. Lagandu, are you attuning
Yeah.
to the
Sunblade.
Sunblade? Okay,
Mhm.
so you spend an hour doing that.
Yep.
Anything else?
I don't think so. Will you let me know? Well, I guess it depends. I'll wait
Never.
and see.
I'll never let you know whatever it is you want me to let you know.
I'm just deciding if I spend hit dice now or if I wait until we figure out how long of a rest we don't get.
Oh, you wait.
Yeah.
You wait on that.
Yeah.
How long is your watch, Xerxes?
Xerxes stays up 2 hours late.
2
long?
hours. Xerxes stays up past his bedtime about 2 hours for just to
it's a
work on
very
those.
exciting project that Selig has given him. He just ideas are really flowing, and he doesn't want to stop his flow state.
Do we trust him to be aware of his surroundings while he's working on a Tinker project? Because I don't.
I mean,
If you stayed up with him, like Steven gets the final 4 hours. So if you want to stay up, that would not be the worst idea.
I'm not opposed to having disadvantage on perception checks.
Yeah, Lagandu,
I am
stay up.
legit, working
Yeah.
on stuff.
Lagandu stay up, and then Dyson Selig can stay up for Watch 2. Steven can cover Watches 3 and 4.
That's plain.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Does that work for everybody?
Great. It's great. Great. As Wagandi spends the first hour of his watch attuning, it passes peacefully. The second hour of said watch, Lagandu is all eyes on deck, as they say in the bubble. And Xerxes finishes creating. What does the Eye of Seeing look like now? How is it housed? What did you tell me?
Oh, I mean, it is absolutely like a little, DBZ scanner.
Yes.
Which can, it can flip up and down just with a simple little mechanism.
I love it.
But I really enjoy the thought of Selig with a DBZ scanner. I'm not gonna lie.
It's really good. It looks so good. Amazing. So yeah, you create that. It works really well. Like you got it oiled. You got you have these like random metal like scraps essentially that you've been able to kind of like put together and make look like a finished product. Really nice in this.
Yeah,
in this
I
2
mean
hours.
contoured for a kobold head.
Yeah. This is something that you would kind of be able to quickly throw together, and like it looks shockingly good for how quickly he's been able to do this, and it houses that Eye of Seeing, so it's always kind of there if you ever want to flip it down and do whatever you need to do. Use an action to use it. I don't remember how it works, but you have it. You can now use the Eye of Seeing and have a little cool eyeball. Mad Eye Moody eyeball situation. And then you're just so fucking tired you fall asleep.
Yep. It's hard work,
It was hard, very hard work. The Watch 2? Who's on Watch 2?
Eisen and Salik.
I assume Salig's just playing with his new toy nonstop. I don't want to presume what happens on Lizard Watch, but it seems like a pretty good time, I would assume.
Odds are these hounds are going to be on the ethereal plane, so yeah, probably a great time.
So yeah, Lizard Watch going genuinely pretty cool, pretty chill. About an hour and a half or so. It's dark. The nighttime. You're looking out into that vast darkness. It's quiet. You both hear something. This long, baleful howl in the night. And there's something about that howl that is just like kind of shakes you deep within your bones. A howl that may even wake some of you from your sleep. This howl. On a little map, just so you can see yourselves. That's the only reason. You're in a little bubble. Just sitting here in this cool little bub. Everything's chill in my safety bubble. You know? I need everyone. Let me just double check the wording. Yeah. I can't wait to show you how ugly these fucking things are. Good lord. My baleful bay. Can I have a couple wisdom saving throws from the gang?
Is this a magical effect?
Well, yes. Yes, this is absolutely a magical effect.
Spell or no spell?
Not a spell. Yes, a magical effect. If that helps anyone. Solid, Lagandu. Solid. Crits when he needs to crit. +0 on the whiz. Oof.
Mm-hmm.
A little scary. Okay. Some things. Roll for initiative first, if you will. We'll have to work this out as it goes.
Roll for initiative!
I'm going to keep the creepy music for now. I wish I had a baleful howl drop. My gosh, that just sounds so terrible.
It couldn't have been considered finishing like a short rest, right?
Well, I mean,
Yeah, why not? Short rest.
Well, it definitely was a short rest because it was more than an hour. It was 3.5 hours, according.
Yeah, there's just like different rules, but I would call it a shorty.
Would Steven have gotten a full rest?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
3 owies. About 3
Cool.
owies.
Let me just go ahead and redo my spell list.
On the old encounter dice.
Of gods. 40. So we can heal with hit die?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god, now I have to scroll so far up. Where are all my
Big ones.
things. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
Interesting. This encounter became way more interesting than I ever thought it was going to be.
That's exciting.
It is. It really is. To be honest, I didn't know if this encounter was even coming.
I blame Albrax.
I can't wait to fight zombie Albrex.
Oh yeah, that's 100% going to happen.
He's not
Guarding
going.
the twins.
He's not going to miss. Okay. Okay, maybe it's not as exciting as I thought. Okay. All right. So how are my people on hit die? Are we?
I'm all set.
Make sure everybody's all set.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's stupid. I guess I'll just do this. Doesn't make sense. Okay. Great. Things are great. Everything is fine. Nothing is wrong. Roll 20 works perfectly every time. Never not worked perfectly. Never not worked perfectly. Okay. Roll 20, please. Thank you. Salik? Steven? You two were awake with a fright. And you are currently frightened. I'll give you this little ghost man. If you must know, the frightened condition is as follows. Okay, we like that. Cool with that. We love that.
Love it.
Zerd sees you also wake up to the sound of this baleful baying, calling out in the darkness. It kind of immediately, like as you wake up, sounds like it's coming from all around you. But if you want to make a perception check at disadvantage as you are just waking up. See if you can pinpoint the source of this sound. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard for you to kind of you're getting right into that REM sleep. Like just you stayed up so late. It's like reading a book and just falling asleep on the couch.
Yeah, that was a 3 and a 19, by the way. So
That's
disadvantage. That's disadvantage for you.
You've been heavily disadvantaged. Maybe just bring this in real light. Just some real light, dark orchestra in the background. Give us a little bit of yikes. A little pep in our step. But it is your go, Xerxes, in the bubble.
I'm assuming I cannot see a thing.
Oh God, that's right.
It's quite dark. Yeah, quite dark.
I mean, I literally don't see anything on the map, so.
Yeah, so because I'm a good, nice boy, I lightened this map just a bit to make it a little more fun to be able to see a little further. But yeah, currently, Xerxes, you can't see anything. You're looking out into the darkness, and there's nothing around you.
Okay, he holds his action and will attack if he sees an enemy. Perhaps a hound of some sort.
A hound.
A wolf-like creature.
A hound, you say? Okay. I can't wait to just show you what this fucking doofus looks like, man. It is so dumb. And I love it. And I love it so much. Oh my God. Hey. Emerging from the darkness. My fucking mouse, guys, is destroying me. It is the worst thing I don't know what's happening. I hate it so much. It's like not precise at all. Emerging from the darkness and sprinting, partially on the ground and partially above it as it dashes. Creature that looks kind of like this.
So goofy looking.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys like the look of it?
That's what these things are. Okay.
That's so stupid.
Can you believe they printed that in a book with that face?
So dumb.
Can I just for a moment? I think there must be some kind of a yeth hound stands about 5 feet tall at the shoulder and weighs around 400 pounds. Often, all that can be seen of one in the darkness is the red glow of its eyes. Cool. Against the night black fur. Cool. Night black fur. Kind of looks brown. The head of a yeth hound has a human-like face held up by a neck more flexible than a dog's. The creature gives off an odor of smoke. So, fear is stricken into you as this thing emerges. I mean, it is horrifying if you saw that in real life. That would be very scary.
Oh,
Totally.
But in the realm of D&D,
someone should have had another meeting about this.
Yeah,
A little more
it's
QA or QC, if you will.
I don't want to like hate on what the artist did here. They may have hit the brief really well, but woof, man. That's all.
I feel like somebody, like just some DM back in the day, was like, and it's a dog, and yeah, it's got a human face. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. So that's a yeth hound that enters. I think I moved the wrong one. That's fine. That's fine. We're all fine here. The second one does get to move as well, so it will go right there.
Am I able to see the?
Oh yeah. Yes, absolutely.
And I can pew pew.
Yeah, you can pew pew either of them. Technically, the one to the top came in first. Technically.
Oh, okay. If I can see whichever one I can see first.
I just moved the wrong one. Yeah, you can see it. We're playing fast and loose with the sight lines right now.
Okay.
You can see it. A hit and a miss.
It's another 3. It's not a big deal.
We love a 3 around here. Love that. 15 point puntos. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful 2 hits on my 2 yeths. Then once more comes pattering in. This one a bit further back than the others. Can only get to there. And boom, he's looking there now. Beautiful. 3 yes. 3 beautiful. I can't help it. 3 beautiful yet. Look at them. I mean, that's what I think it's yelling. That's the baleful day.
Think of like the brief was like, "Hey, your weird, crazy but fun uncle's face as a dog on a wolf." Like that's what the brief was.
Yeah, it's really good. It's like Yeth Hound now played by, I don't know, Chris Farley or something.
Yeah. That's actually pretty good.
But scary. I don't know. Good. Okay. Steven, it is your go, but first let me read a thing. Okay. A frightened target that starts its turn within 30 feet. The hound must use all its movement on that turn to get as far away from the hound as possible.
That's not good.
Must finish the movement before taking an action, and must take the most direct route, even if hazards lie that way.
Well, so the bubble automatically drops then, right? Because I'm going to leave the bubble.
Yes, if you were to leave the bubble, I believe it does drop.
That is all my movement, but I can still do normal attacks, right?
I believe so. I don't see why not.
All right.
I must use all of its movement on that turn to get as far as possible. I would not say you need dash.
Okay. Then we're gonna light these suckers up. I can get all 3.
Love that.
Next
Big
row, please.
fireball erupts. We'll do top left. 8. Top. Oof. Left. How you like them apples? 765, baby. Oh, it was a 7, a 6, and a 5. Sorry, I think I rolled not publicly, but for posterity's
well,
sake, I will.
they all
Don't
failed.
worry, I'll send it because you guys should see it because it just looks just amazing. I'll put it in general. It's one of those moments where I'm shocked that these are how the rolls work. Send 765. Really good.
All right, 35 points of fire damage. And I cannot move towards it. So yeah, real useless. I'll shout, "Get out of there!" Yeah, that's what I got. Can I make another whiz saving throw?
Let me see.
So just a literal one time and you're screwed.
No, you're good now. You've served your sentence.
I'm no longer frightened.
At the end of your turn, you are no longer.
Okay, cool. Well, that's a positive, I guess. All right, done.
Okay. This guy. Yeah, bring you to the token. That's as far as he can go. Lagandu.
Bonus action, ignite light sword, action, extend it 5 feet. It's now 20 feet. And then I will move.
Can we all see the light?
No.
With the golden aura from Lagandu. Let me see if I can make it so people can see that.
I didn't realize it wasn't like just visible to everybody.
Can everybody see it now?
Yes.
Yep.
20 feet, and we're gonna edge this way, trying to get back towards Steven. And that's what I got.
Love that. Dalek, you two must run. To start your turn, you gotta move your movement away from the old Yethy, if you will.
What I can see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a cube. Oh, dang it. That was I think he's gonna hold up cantrip.
What you waiting for?
If any of them get within 30 feet.
Okay. You are no longer frightened if that's the end of your turn. This here around. And get to there. Let's go. Dyson.
Okay. I will step up 5 feet. Fire off 3 hand crossbow shots at that nearest one.
Love it.
Hey, Michael.
It's not supposed to be
Yo.
damage.
Is there a reason I can't see anything behind me?
You part might be in a tree. Yeah, you're right up against the tree.
Oh, thank you. It's like, I can see. If Steven was running towards magical darkness, I think that's on the DM to say so.
No, I think we're literally like in the X.
Yeah, no, I was in the tree.
Okay.
And I rerolled the last damage die, so 2 more points
Awesome.
of damage.
Thank you.
Then you will move there. There.
And we finally have there. That's as far as he can get. That is.
I'm firing at Blood Boy over here.
Blood Boy. Not Blood Boy.
Where's my blood bag?
My favorite boy.
Is he still up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Still up?
No, sir. Thank you, sir. As you strike him, he dematerializes that second strike and vanishes from the plane of existence that he is currently upon.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. Leave me.
That's it.
Why did it go back to you? Can I go to right? Oh, by the way, it's round 7, apparently, if anyone's wondering.
And this is what our third encounter of the day, second encounter of the day?
That's what it says. Is fucking round 7. Stupid. Let's see. Look at what we can do. Do. Hate to see it, folks. This hound is not a happy hound. He does have to use all of his movement to get to there. But hello, he says. It looks like he's just having a chat with Sailor. It's really nice. I really like it. Just hello. It's great. I think this one's probably.
Zaylik used his cantrip, by the way.
Oh yes, please. Thorn whip me. That'll hit. 8 puntos. What else happens? Talk to me, Goose.
It says it pulls him 10 feet toward me, but I guess he can't do that since he's right there.
Well, right when he enters your 30 feet, or how many feet? You can essentially.
Yeah. He wouldn't over here. In theory, it pulls him through the light.
Yeah, give me a 30-foot line out from you. If you would. Yeah, baby. Right there.
It's gonna work real well.
Angles. Best angle, please.
He came about right here, so yeah, you'll pull him towards you. 30. Or pull him 10. So he will enter the light. You are correct. And then what? Anything? Just pulls him.
Yeah. Pulls him and
does
damage.
damage. Okay. Then he continues to run outside the light and ends his turn there. And nothing seems to happen when he's in that light.
But it looked like he ran out of it.
Yeah, he was in it, and then he ran out of it, and then he parks himself basically in that same spot.
Some might say that movement was the worst case scenario, Zaylik, for reasons that'll become clear in a minute.
In front of you. So now he's right there. So.
Oh, he's back where he was?
Yep.
Great. Never mind. Ignore my complaint. We're good.
Yeah. He ran into the sunlight and then out of it as he was pulled kind of through it. I need to figure out what this one wants to do. And honestly, I think it's just be here all the time being. Devo, it is your go.
I would like. Here's hoping they are not that smart. I would like an int saving throw from these three. My upper right three, please.
Int is good. We'll do left, right, left. That's a crit.
Fail.
That's a natty 20.
So he saves.
No, it's a fail.
Even though he's less than the DC.
No, if it's a fail, it's a fail. I'm just letting you know that he natty 20 that and got a fucking 17.
So, like, there's literally no possible way for them to pass.
Not on an int save, it seems.
Amazing. All right. We're going to cast a good old time wobble at the 4th level, getting all 3 of them. So all 3 of them will take 15 points of psychic damage. They cannot take reactions. And on their movement must choose action, bonus action, or movement.
Awesome. And the one right in front of you, as this like psychic wave overtakes him, vanishes into the ether.
Cool. All right. Let's do a little back into the light. Not feeling great about it as kind of like a shield, but we don't really have a lot of options, it seems like. Yeah, that's my turn.
Yay. This one will run directly into the sunlight. To there. At Lakandu. Well, it will try to bite you with its mouth. Need I remind you? Do you really want to be bitten? Here comes the bite. Here comes the bite. 18?
Yeah, ties.
Hey! 13 points pierce, 11 points psychic. As we get chomped. Chomped. That's it. It is your go.
Let's see. We're going to attack.
No.
Yes. Okay.
A little dual wielding?
No, That's right. Yeah.
Got a sun sword out.
That's fine. Yeah, we'll talk about the sun sword instead.
Love it. Look at that. It's even better. I don't know what the 10
The
is.
D10's for. I think the D10's supposed to be like if it's dead. Maybe?
Oh, it's undead. Maybe that makes sense.
I pulled it straight from the compendium. So whatever.
Yeah,
whatever
that
the
makes
default
sense.
thing is.
I bet it does.
Yeah.
Or maybe the D10 is no. I don't know. You rolled a 10. Yeah. Well, 8 points for 8.
I'd have to read it. 8 at least. That's fine. That really.
Get an extra hit on him. Extra little point with Damage.
After that, perception, just to see if the sunlight, the radiant attack, whatever, if anything seems to be doing anything beyond just normal stuff.
Yeah, I mean it hit. It looked like it got hurt, but you don't necessarily notice any additional anything going on with it at the moment.
Okay.
As far as
then. Anyone opposed to me ditching the Sunblade? No? Cool. Yeah, we will.
For the record, it is if it was undead, it would take that extra damage.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's what
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Just read it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That was attack.
Actually, is that light the only thing Xerxes can see?
Probably.
No, he can see a little bit further out, but
okay,
just the extent of his own vision.
Got it.
I need that to be.
That is like helping the situation for sure.
Well,
yeah.
Helping him see further out, if you will.
Yeah, might be worth it for that reason.
He probably technically
So
can't see the farthest sound, if I had to guess.
He's got the 8. He takes an additional 4 damage of bludgeoning. The question is, does that bludgeoning count as an attack hit? Because the wording is just that. It's just extra damage.
Yeah, I mean, you hit him with the Sunblade.
Okay.
Get extra, once per turn, you get extra damage.
Okay. Crusher Feet pushes him back 5 feet.
This direction? You want him diagonal?
Just to the left, yeah, just straight away from me. And then Quicken Spell. Whatever the fuck that's called. The only thing warlocks ever do ever.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. I went 2 to the close guy and then the 3rd to go to the bottom guy.
Okay. Bing bang pop. Pew pew pew.
I thought it was. There it is. That's yeah. Okay. Well,
a hit and then 2 misses.
okay. Guy that just got pushed back gets pushed back an additional 10 feet. And then I'm going to move. Let's see. Dyson's got that side.
It's fine.
I'm gonna take there. Yeah, and then I'm gonna sheath the sun sword and take out my ranged weapon, because range is gonna be more important right now than sunlight that doesn't do anything.
Okay.
So it appears. And we're done.
Okay. Zalik.
So before Selig takes a turn, I need to know the rules on what happens when you don't get a long rest, because I'm assuming now it's impossible for us to get one.
You'll just start over, essentially.
Yeah, the clock resets.
Okay.
You don't have ill effects, if that's what you're getting at. You're not exhausted or anything.
You're not exhausted yet.
I meant more like if we chose to. Is it after a long rest or every new day where you get to change your spells?
I believe it's long rest.
Yeah, it's a long rest.
Okay. Okay. God, I have so many unbelievably good spells for these that I can't use. Let's, in that case, hit the one to the southeast with one of these.
Nope.
So he needs to make a strength saving throw or be restrained.
The strength save. 17. Okay. Somebody's getting inside the watery sphere. Okay. Creature is restrained by the sphere and is engulfed in the water. That is so good. Awesome. He's in a watery sphere of doom. Seems like a bad place to be honest.
And actually, I'm going to use a little movement to. Oh, there's one back there too. Never mind. I'm good.
I love that. He's just in a big sphere of water. It's so good. All right, anything else, Salik?
That'll do it.
I think it is his turn next. It is. I don't think he can really do anything with this thing. At the end of each of his turns, a restrained target can repeat the saving throw. So I guess I'll try to do that. I don't see what else he would be able to do from there in a bubble of water. Speed is 0. He could balefully bay, but it doesn't really do much for his current situation. And he's engulfed in water. So yeah, he's gonna just repeat the saving throw at the end of his turn. 19? Did I do it?
It matches.
Yeah, that did it.
Ending the effect. But he escapes his watery prison. But he did waste his entire turn, so far so good. Dyson.
I'm going to move up 5 feet and hit that one 3 times with a hand crossbow.
Hit miss. Or are you going top or bottom? Sorry.
The bottom one. This one.
The one that just fell out of a watery sphere.
And on one of them, I'm going to do a psionic strike. I need a strength saving throw. Gonna knock him prone.
Yes. Get on the ground, you bitch. He just fell out of a watery sphere, got hit 3 times, then put on all 4s.
All right. That is Dyson's go.
That day to be a challenge. Right. How I hate when it does that weird like yeah. Okay, there we go. It will run up.
Remember, it was time wobbled.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide. It must run. That's all it can do. Yeah. And that's it. Does it make a save at the end of a turn? Or is it just time wobbled away?
Nope, it's just a one-turn effect.
Perfect. All right. It comes up and it looks like it wants to kiss you on the mouth. Look at it.
Tails never work.
13. Hounds surround you.
Hounds everywhere. Gross. Gross.
They're not great
Hounds.
to look at. Yeah, they're not great to look at.
He's gonna attack this one after reloading his weapon.
Yes.
It's his turn.
He did not like that very much. So he will come and do a bite upon you. Please. Roll 20.
Yeah, it didn't go through, so I think that's a miss.
Probably a miss.
Yep, next.
Oh, it was a miss, actually. Ball don't lie. Steven.
Hear me?
Yeah.
My time now. Oh, that Holiday Inn internet got him. He froze. No.
Is
The
that his
internet
phone?
was so good. The internet was so good.
Gonna hold out forever.
Steven holds his turn.
Internet keeps freezing.
Can y'all-
Yeah, we're good.
All right. Can someone summarize what happened on roll 20? Because it's frozen.
I don't know the one you cut out, but
When Xerxes was going.
Xerxes shot the yeth hound. It came up and missed him with a bite. That's kind of what.
You have
There's
two bloody
blow-
targets on the field.
Slowly closing in. 2 are bloodied. 1's prone. All of time wobbles are wobbled.
Yep. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to load my character sheet.
It's cool. Roll20 was being a bee to me and unplugged into high-speed internets.
What should I do? Should I make mistakes? Guess when in doubt, light them up. I need the 2. Actually, no. I would like the 1 right next to Dazen to make a con saving throw.
Fail.
Fail. Encased in a field of magical energy, unable to move.
Signed. All right. Staying put.
Yeah. Yep, done.
This one will run up and bite the Gandu again.
Damn.
Try it again.
It will attempt it again with its bite. Damn it. As the time energy kind of shifts around it, now probably familiar to the Gandu at this point. Let's see the chronal shift take place. That's all it's got is right in your face, the Gandu.
We be attacking. With actual weapons.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Then +4. Pushed 5 feet back.
Yep.
This.
But he wishes to be. Oh God. I did the wrong thing. I meant to do this. Oh God. There we go. Looking right at you.
He's there, he's there. Actually, if I'm there, is that 10? 5, 10, yeah, okay. That will do it. Bonus action to do some behind the scenes stuff that doesn't matter.
Hey, Nick.
Salig is going to make a cube.
Oh.
Like, it's between these two and it goes backwards, so it only hits those two.
Got it. Okay. Little fairy fire action dex save. Second best save. Terrible. We're glowing. We're glowing.
And he's going to move. He's going to stay put.
Poor boy. Lion. Combination run fly. Just to get right up in the middle of everybody. He's gonna go alert to flank bone. Little flank bone bite. 22. 22 is good,
Yep, that's rough.
but that's all he's got. Tyson.
Tyson will switch out his hand crossbow for his luck blade, and is going to get the flanking bonus, hacking the one to his south.
The flank line. Oh.
Critical threat. Critical
Oh,
threat.
God.
Critical threat.
That'll crit. That'll crit. We're really just okay. I wish it mattered. Doesn't. You've done a kill. As your blade passes through it, just kind of like turns into mist and vanishes.
And this one is stasis, right?
Yep. Don't
Oh.
touch.
Okay, I didn't think so.
No touchy.
It's 25. I don't know if that's flanking or not, but these guys are lit up with fairy fire.
They are.
Second attack.
That'll hit.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Yeah.
35. So 3 more points of damage,
Awesome.
and that's it.
Okay. This
Nothing.
Stay side. Xerxes.
Advantage plus disadvantage equals regular.
Reg. A little reg. A reg shot.
Is Xerxes BT dubs?
He's behind a tree.
He's literally
Okay.
right behind a tree that's right
Okay.
behind you. So it makes sense you wouldn't see him.
Yeah. Just getting ganged up on by barely dead monsters for no reason, taking 31 points of damage. It's fine. It's fine.
Just gumming on you. They're just gumming
Xerxes,
on you
yeah.
with those mouths.
Xerxes ain't worried.
Well, he's
So-
never worried.
So I've been told.
He's never worried. Even though he did almost die. Well, that didn't work.
Oh my gosh.
You're not used to being that close.
It's true.
That was 2 misses.
You have a
Yeah.
75% chance of hitting.
Yeah, that's what happens when you roll a 2 and a 3.
Yep.
Just fun gaming with you guys. I just love gaming.
Just winning.
Hashtag winning. This one's gonna fucking bite you. So just keep gumming. Gum away. Damn it. Don't worry, I'm doing it too. I mean, to be fair, mine was a 6, so a lot better than yours. Steven.
Does either one that aren't frozen look worse than the other? I can't see if this one's bloodied or not.
Lower boy is bloodied.
Got it. Okay. Then I would first like my frozen friend to make another con saving throw.
Not the frozen one. 17.
That
It has to
fails. That's
Must
a fail. And
Please
so he
save.
is once again frozen in momentary stasis.
This guy doesn't remember what it's like to move.
Yeah.
This will be 12 seconds of his life
Yeah.
gone. Just
And
vanished. He'll
I'm-
never remember them.
I'm going to use my final metamagic arcane charge and throw a firebolt with advantage against that one in Cersei's grill.
Huh?
Ooh.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Critical
Do it.
threat. Critical
Do
threat.
it.
Critical
Does it even matter?
Critical threat.
You might get a cool effect.
That's true.
It is
That
going to kill
spell.
him. But you might get a cool effect.
Well, that would.
Um,
If I picked the other one, that would have been cool. But
Yeah. Okay. That is a dead a dead creature, and it vanishes onto a plane of unknown places. Disappears.
That's my turn.
This one will just continue to attempt to bite Lagandu. Just keep bearing down. Mother of Pearl. Lagandu, it's your turn. Kill this fucking thing.
Good.
Mhm.
I would love to.
End its life. It's
Oh,
one damn point away from bloody.
Oh. It's like, it's not even, I thought you were going to say dead. I was like, there's no way.
That helps.
7 plus 4. And then I don't want to use that yet.
Use everything.
No, like we're almost out of this one. We're okay. For now.
Use everything. You'll definitely get a full night's rest. Definitely.
5 feet back. For Crusher Feet. Getting hit with Bludge. And then I'll just second attack. Or not second attack, but bonus attack.
You're gonna freaking poke it? 16.
Oh,
that'll
I'm
do it.
sorry. That's not the right one. I apologize.
My word. My
5
word.
damage.
Trying to get me with that 10 points
I
pierce?
know. I just picked
Yeah.
the wrong one.
Get out of here with that. I'm gonna freaking bite you again.
Stab with the spear. You gotta live.
Say like end this sorry combat. Oh,
Nice.
is that 3 crits?
Critical threat, critical threat, critical threat.
Oh.
One more and it's over. One more and it kills it outright. Oh, all right. Well,
Still
You
might
see if you
kill
get-
outright, depending
see
on
if you
the.
see if you get a cool thing. Oh well, I mean that's fun. Even more damage. 26 points of damage. Yeah, it's dead. Incredible work. Dyson.
Charge this guy.
It's a momentary
have-
stay side.
Do I have any? Is it restrained or anything?
I don't think it technically is. Which
Okay,
is-
so no advantage.
It's not. It's just frozen.
It's like the only way that they've decided to like I guess that's how they've balanced it, is not making it restrained, even though mentally it doesn't make sense to me. You know?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird leap to make, but
Oh wow. Okay. What blade twice?
yep, nope.
I'm gonna reroll the damage on that first one.
Okay.
One more point.
It's going to look at you now.
How scary.
It is its turn. That's fun. It will try to bite you. For show. 20. Crit 20. Damn
No.
it. 17. I tried to manifest. Xerxes?
It's going to be a reload and a shot.
Critical 20. At it. Bloody. Even speed rounds. Still up. Lagandu?
Oh, it's still alive. Okay.
Speed rounds.
I'm moving to get advantage, and then attacking if I could move my
Classic.
token.
Classic.
That's cool. That plus 4
Okay. Still
plus this
up?
plus
No
2.
longer up. 2 points is enough. It had 1 point. 1 point remaining. Lagandu with the final kill. Put it on the sheet. You have killed the hounds.
We've done it.
Right. Wave 1.
This time.
Yeah, Steven immediately starts casting the hut again.
I feel like we could have just
Hut.
kept sleeping if that fear wouldn't have.
Hunter agreed. If I hadn't been forced to run, I think we would have been okay.
Like I said, that turned out a little more interesting than I thought.
What kind of save was that?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
I rolled a
Wisdom.
3 on
Oh
the
yeah,
die.
and you're probably our highest save on that anyway.
I'm +5.
Is there any rule about tying someone up? Can we just bind Steven's legs and hands together so he can't run away? Is he gonna
Or
run
like,
away?
or fill his ears with wax.
You could do a lot of things.
Old
Like
Odysseus.
Odysseus
If you're-
and the Sirens.
Yeah.
If you're deafened, you can't hear baleful cries.
So Steven, if you wanted to cast that into the bead and have me do it, I do have a +9 on
So
a
here's
wisdom
the
save.
thing. And Michael, I don't know if Michael and I have a full-fledged conversation about this. I have been playing. It's not prepared today. I don't know the rules on casting it as a ritual into the bead.
Gotcha.
That's a D. Like up until this moment, like as we've done this a couple times, Steven's intentionally prepared the spell because, like in my brain, it feels like it makes more sense that like, oh, you know, it was one of his chosen spells. If Michael allows it, cool. But I was gonna have the spell prepared for tomorrow, so we could avoid this very issue. But that's a Michael
Yeah.
ruling.
I'd have to see the text of the bead thing, but I'm pretty sure that it's a negative Ghost Rider.
Yeah, it's not specifically addressed, but just like reading between the lines of. Oh yeah, because it's using a spell slot, and that's why, because it doesn't
Yeah.
use a spell slot.
Yeah.
So, once again, if we can survive 4 hours, we can be back in business. But until then. And you know what? If we want to tie Steven up, like, I'm not opposed to it. Like, it just, if there's literally anything besides the hounds, then we'll be in trouble.
True.
Yeah, that bit's up to you. What you want to do?
Yeah.
So Steven casts the hut, and you guys sit there and decide what your plan is for the evening. And as you're, trying to go over the thought of like, should we tie me up? What is the right move here? We kind of see the party from overhead, and we do kind of slowly zoom in on Steven. And as we do, there's like this like sound, this like this sound,
Like a cell phone?
kind of like a cellular device, yeah. As you feel this vibration in your belt pouch, Steven. And as you're like feeling around, you realize that the sending stone that Arthur definitely would have given you when he left, because that would have been stupid for him to take it back to where the other sending stone is. So I just assumed he would have given it to you or Xerxes. You start the classic vibration pattern of a new incoming message. And as you pull out this stone, our view kind of shifts to a vastly contrasting view from this like darkened bog that we're in to this overcast gray sky. That gray is like extremely bright, opposed to this darkness that we're in. And we kind of see this tan and gray craggy outcropping on the side of what looks to be like a mountain valley painted with dark evergreen trees and a winding river below cutting through its center, all kind of lightly decorated with this white layer of fluffy snow. It looks to be like the Heart Valley. Might as well put us on this map because it's where we're headed anyway. Heart Valley. And there you see a group of humanoids in climbing gear, cold weather gear. And they're kind of sitting, spying down on the valley below, behind these kind of large boulders on this cliffside, small campsite. You can kind of see there's some bedrolls there. There's a few. There's a little fire that's kind of going out. Among them, we see a couple familiar faces with a few others that maybe we don't recognize, or maybe you've seen before but don't really know. But among them, we see Bent Redwood, Colt. We see Chaudhry.
Love Colt.
And we see Arthur, who is holding this glowing blue stone up to his lips. And as he's speaking, we see him kind of talking into the stone. The camera kind of shifts and flies upward and then down over the edge of the cliff and up north into the valley, like in the direction of Mountain Heart, flying over the valley. And we hear Arthur in his classic voice that has always been his voice.
Aye, something's happening to the north. The dead atop Mountain Heart's ruins are walking south, down the Heart Valley.
And as we're kind of flying down the valley floor, we see this mass of shuffling corpses, zombies, ghouls, skeletons, and intersperse these burnt ones with these kind of glowing orange eyes, moving en masse by the thousands, just kind of slowly shuffling down the valley.
Directly out of the valley is the Lamnik.
And that's kind of where the message just kind of shuts off with, give or take 25 words or something. And then we shift back to Steven there, sitting in the darkness as the stone glows blue, awaiting your response. And then we cut to black.